Are you feeling undervalued and unappreciated? Or are you giving your all only to be overlooked and underestimated? If you're ready to finally get the respect, admiration, and influence you deserve, you need to unlock the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. In this video, we'll go over 13 powerful mindsets, straight from the ancient Stoic philosophers, that will transform you into a truly indispensable and highly valued person in any circle. This isn't about faking it or manipulating people's perception of you. We're talking a radical re-engineering of your inner selfhood to cultivate the rarest and most valued traits in our society. The path won't be easy. The Stoics didn't sugarcoat the effort required for true self-mastery, but the payoff of being someone invaluable will be worth it. Are you ready to begin your metamorphosis from the devalued to the prized? Then subscribe and let's get started. Number 1. Master your craft. What is not good for the swarm is not good for the bee. The Stoics emphasized focusing intensely on your calling and responsibilities. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, you must labor not as a human being, but as a human being. Mediocrity was a cardinal sin. To be truly valuable, you must become an undisputed master of your craft through dedicated practice. Think of the world's most skilled heart surgeon, able to perform miraculous life-saving operations that leave other doctors in awe, or a brilliant litigator who can sway juries just through their sheer oratory skills and command of a courtroom. These rarefied paragons didn't stumble into greatness. They spent decades relentlessly perfecting their expertise, making themselves invaluable through their excellence. The same applies to you. Maybe you're an accountant, a teacher, an engineer, or a barista. It doesn't matter. What matters is your commitment to continuous improvement and skill mastery in your field. Take the Stoic path of scrutinizing your own governing principle and always striving for better results. Only when you rise to the absolute elite tier of your vocation can you truly become a person of high value. Number 2. Cultivate strong communication skills. We were born to work together like feet, hands, and eyes, like the rows of upper and lower teeth. According to the Stoics, a core part of our purpose is collaboration with others. But meaningful cooperation requires being able to convey your thoughts, perspectives, and ideas clearly. Communication is what separates high-value leaders and influencers from the overlooked masses. Imagine a brilliant yet socially inept scientist struggling to secure funding for a world-changing invention because they can't articulate its importance. Compare that to a charismatic visionary who paints such a compelling picture that they attract top talent and investors with ease. Who creates more value with their abilities? Like the great Stoic teachers of antiquity, you need to develop strong rhetorical abilities, become a more engaging storyteller, an active listener, and a persuasive speaker. Learn to disarm objections, simplify complexities, and move people to action through the power of your words. As Epictetus said, "Only the educated are free." By mastering communication, you liberate yourself to spread your valuable ideas. Number 3. Foster meaningful relationships. We are made for cooperation, like feet, like hands, like eyelids, like the rows of upper and lower teeth. A core Stoic principle was that we humans are social beings, interdependent on harmonious relationships with each other. Someone who exists as a lone island, no matter how skilled, will inevitably see their value diminish over time. Think of the greatest innovators, none like Steve Jobs, Marie Curie, Elon Musk. While they get most of the fame, their breakthroughs were enabled by teams of people working symbiotically together. Ideas need nurturing, capital, labor, and collective willpower to manifest into something of value. The lesson? Be intentional about cultivating a supportive network of personal and professional connections. Help people with no agenda. Be a source of kindness, humor, and inspiration. Build reputational capital by being fundamentally ethical and reliable. As Seneca wrote, associate with people who are able to help you progress. By fostering true bonds, you ensure having a coalition that can multiply your value to the world. Number 4. Take initiative and ownership. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. According to the Stoics, we alone are responsible for our perception of events and how we respond. Highly valued people don't make excuses or wait around reactively. They take initiative and full ownership. Think of the stereotypical victim who blames everything external for their struggles, the economy, their upbringing, other people. Now contrast that with someone like Oprah Winfrey, who emerged from poverty and abuse to become a media mogul and inspiration through her own grit and vision. She didn't wait for success to happen to her. The Stoics would argue that your impact and self-worth flow directly from your ability to take wise and vigorous action, not your circumstances. Like a skilled archer, you must adeptly aim your focused efforts at what you can control. Stop dodging responsibility through inertia or deflection. Seize the initiative to steer your life's course through brave deeds. As Epictetus said, the cucumber is bitter, then throw it out. There are brambles in the path, then go around them. Be the author of your own value. Number 5. Develop a personal brand. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. While the ancient Stoics obviously never used modern corporate jargon, their philosophy aligns with consciously developing your personal brand. After all, you can't be seen as supremely valuable if no one understands what makes you distinctively capable. Look at how names like Gary Vaynerchuk, Marie Forleo, and Seth Godin have risen to prominence by packaging their unique knowledge into personal empires. Through books, courses, speaking, and more, they've made who they are synonymous with certain transformative ideas and skills. There's a lesson here. Go all in, cultivating your signature strengths and viewpoints that set you apart as an authority. Don't be afraid to powerfully self-promote through writing, videos, networking, or whatever platform amplifies your voice. As Seneca wrote, "As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters." Curate your story and share it boldly. The world can't value what it doesn't know exists. Number 6. Go the extra mile. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Stoicism demands us to live with the highest standards of ethics, hard work, and excellence in everything we do. Cutting corners or middling efforts are the opposite of creating value. Imagine you hired a contractor to renovate your home. The first one does shoddy work using cheap materials, trying to finish as quickly as possible to maximize their profit. The second one adheres to perfect craftsmanship, using premium materials and working long hours to get it right, even offering creative suggestions to improve the initial design. Who would you deem as providing more value? The great Stoic philosophers like Musonius Rufus emphasized going above and beyond, operating from a place of total integrity and diligence. Be that professional who wows people with your work ethic and commitment to quality. Under-promise and over-deliver. Always look for opportunities to exhibit your values in action. Number 7. Advocate for yourself. How ridiculous and unrealistic is the person who is astonished at anything that happens in life? Unfortunately, the Stoics knew that ethical diligence and competence alone don't always lead to being valued appropriately. Sometimes you must advocate for your worth. Think of the top employee who works twice as hard as peers, achieves remarkable results, yet gets overlooked for promotions and raises year after year. Their silence and patience is mistaken for lack of ambition. Contrast that with the person who can make an airtight contextual case for why their impact deserves recognition and rewards. Whose value gets properly acknowledged? While the Stoics certainly warned against entitlement and anger over things outside your control, they didn't advocating being a doormat either. Value yourself with the same rationality you judge externals. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it." If you have powerful logic for why you deserve more, make that case, confidently but dispassionately. Number 8. Develop emotional intelligence. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. The most priceless Stoic teachings focused on mastering your emotional responses to stay grounded in rationality. Think of someone who constantly overreacts with anger, anxiety, or negativity to even the smallest setbacks. They likely get labeled as dramatic or unstable, not ideal traits for being seen as truly valuable and reliable. Now contrast that with the steadying force who keeps their cool and problem solves calmly through crises. That's priceless leadership. The Stoics knew that unchecked emotions make us act foolish, sabotaging our credibility and causing verbal outbursts we regret. By developing exquisite emotional intelligence and resilience, you become the grounded, unshakable eye of any storm. People intuitively place higher value on those they can depend on, to not be at the mercy of temporary feelings. Channeling the Stoics, you respond to adversity not with panic, but with "this too shall pass" detachment, and focus only on your choices. Number 9. Learn to embrace continual improvement. No person has the power to have everything they want, but it is in their power not to want what they don't have, and to remain perfectly satisfied with the things they have. Stoicism celebrated the endless pursuit of knowledge and growth. Its followers would scoff at arrogantly resting on one's current capabilities. Look at the experts and industry titans who become dinosaurs, making the same presentations for decades while the world passes them by. Their diminishing relevance and value is painful to watch. Now compare that to the inquisitive lifetime learners, constantly expanding what they know and integrating new, better methods. They remain valuable by staying ahead of the curve. Embrace the Stoic love of wisdom by always exposing yourself to fresh ideas and perspectives that challenge your mind to keep evolving. Read voraciously, take classes, get certified in emerging skill sets. Never become emotionally attached to your existing knowledge as the finish line. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. By personifying an opportunity alpha mindset of perpetual growth, you ensure your accruing value never becomes outmoded or obsolete. Number 10. Maintain a positive attitude. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Time and again, the Stoics emphasized our individual power to reframe our mindset and elevate above crippling negativity. Hard circumstances don't diminish our value, our bitter responses do. Compare someone with an abundance mentality who greets every challenge as an exciting chance to grow, versus the perpetual skeptic who wallows in scarcity thinking. Their polarizing energy either invigorates those around them or becomes deadening emotional drag. Only one perspective enhances their value to others. Maintaining a positive attitude doesn't mean being delusional, but rather solutioning through obstacles with a constructive spirit. It's powerful when the person owns responsibility with "that's on me" to course-correct humility. Be the refreshing gust of pragmatic optimism that inspires your team to keep persisting through setbacks. Your mindset literally shapes your worth. Number 11. Practice self-care. The Stoics understood that taking care of oneself is crucial for being able to contribute value to others. Neglecting your physical and mental well-being can lead to burnout, exhaustion, and poor decision-making. Self-care is not indulgence. It's a necessary investment in your ability to be at your best. Make sure to get enough sleep, eat a balanced diet, and engage in regular exercise. Take breaks when needed, and find healthy ways to manage stress, such as practicing mindfulness or pursuing hobbies you enjoy. Remember that you are not a machine, and your well-being is essential for sustaining your productivity and effectiveness over the long term. Number 12. Develop a resilient attitude. Life is full of challenges and setbacks, and the Stoics recognized the importance of developing the ability to bounce back from adversity. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, but rather about facing them head-on with courage and determination. When faced with obstacles, maintain a clear perspective and focus on what you can control. Learn from your mistakes and use them as opportunities for growth. Surround yourself with a supportive network of family, friends, and mentors who can offer encouragement and guidance. Resilience is a muscle that can be strengthened through practice, and it will enable you to weather life's storms while maintaining your value and effectiveness. Number 13. Take pleasure in simplicity. The Stoics valued simplicity and believed in living a life free from excessive materialism and unnecessary complexities. By embracing simplicity, you can focus your energy on what truly matters and avoid being weighed down by the pursuit of superficial desires. Evaluate your possessions and let go of those that do not serve a meaningful purpose. Simplify your routines and eliminate unnecessary clutter, both physical and mental. Appreciate the beauty in the simple things in life, such as spending time in nature or engaging in meaningful conversations with loved ones. Simplicity can bring clarity, peace of mind, and a deeper sense of contentment, enabling you to concentrate on creating genuine value. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.